Okay, so now we're going to focus on love, and this love reading is going to be for who? The new love. We're going to look at new love and relationships that are complicated. Keep in mind, this is a general, so it may not resonate with you. We're going to start with Aries, new love. Some of you are busy, you don't really have time, and you are still focused on your past, so it's difficult for you to kind of give this new love a chance. You like the attention that they're giving you, but it's hard for you to commit or see commitment with this person, so some of you may go back out there to date again, or you'll be very conflicted. They like you. They're pretty aggressive. They find you to be that, like run hot and cold. One minute you're in the mood, next minute you may not be. They may feel like you could be a bit of a player. It's hard for them to kind of take this serious. They're going to be working toward wanting something real with you. You'll know, especially if they are open to meeting your people or you meeting theirs. So there's a sense of wanting more. Sorry for the annoying buzzing sound in the back if you can hear it. And I do see, again, an opportunity to maybe take this somewhere, but one of you is just not ready for the other person. And it may be quite intimidating. This also can be a height or a body weight difference, like a very obvious weight and height difference between the two of you. And there's a lot of stress and aggravation and worry about where this is going, because you won't be the only one. If somebody is interfering with another person's relationship, like there could be a marriage or someone who's not fully single yet, and now they have to navigate this new situation going on. So it just doesn't, it just looks like the two of you aren't completely, maybe right people, wrong time, or right time, wrong people, something like that. Okay, so now we're going to look at, it's complicated. You want to talk to them now. You want to connect with them, even though they trigger the hell out of you. And some of you, yeah, they trigger the hell out of you. Somebody's a manipulator here and just wants a good time. Could also be someone who doesn't really know what they want and can get exposed quite easily. If the two of you are at a distance, that makes it even easier to cheat or to kind of play someone, but it's getting old. So this is something that's been going on for quite some time, and it's kind of getting old from one of you, so you're not going to respond the same way. But you can't get the person off your mind. If someone can't get the other person off their mind, so there's a sense of feeling like there's a lot of control. And it's not just the two of you, it's other people involved here. So it kind of gets messy and muddied, and it kind of just leaves one, if not both of you, in a stagnant place, right? Like your life is almost on hold because of all of the shenanigans that's going on in this complicated relationship. Best advice, choose yourself. Know the value that your love has to offer. And if you're not receiving that, which it will be difficult to receive it from an individual like this, then it may be time for you to look elsewhere and seek your value, or don't allow your emotions to get put here and there when you don't have the right person that is going to value it, right? Because this person may have a couple of people, and one of you is in love with him, but he could be devoted in putting his time and energy toward one of you, right? That's where his money goes. That's where his real time goes. That's where his true intentions lie, even though the other person could be in love with him. Okay, Taurus, this is your love reading for new love as well as complicated relationships. Going to focus on new love first. You're not responding to the new person, or you were not. You're focusing on your own. You're getting a lot of attention elsewhere as well. And there's a lot of karma with this new relationship. Some of you may have left the new person behind and moving forward, and you're going to meet a new person that may have more Well, yeah, no, this isn't going anywhere either. Some of you are going to focus more on yourself and be happier that you're independent and single and not try to rush a relationship. They want to see you again, a new person, and be what you want them to be. Some of you, this person either could be married, and that may be what you come to find out. You get the hell out of there quick, or this person comes in quickly wanting to marry you, wanting to be all the things with you. And it turns into like this secret love affair that you may start to get blinded by, that can be on and off. So some of you new love Tauruses out there can turn into a complicated thing if you allow this to continue to go on and on, because you're getting your red flag, but if you continue to deal with them, then it'll turn to something else. Complicated relationships. You're putting your foot down. You're setting up your boundaries, but you're also open to kind of start again, start over, start the right way. Here, and this person wants to see you come to their house or get to your house. They're kind of manipulating or feel manipulated, so they're going to put their foot down. Someone doesn't want to be manipulated anymore. They're over it. This also can be an issue where someone has a lot of hang-ups mentally. And so I see a pending separation. I'm hearing divorce, separation, disconnect. That kind of cools the two of you down, only to bring you back around one another, because again, the passion is very strong, and you start to realize just how much you miss someone when you want to see them. Some of you start to realize that you need more, you want more, you have to have more from them. Others of you, the distance could be very challenging, shattering is what I'm hearing, but to realistically believe that you can get something will prove disappointing every time, because your person, or vice versa, whoever this person is not ready for anything committed and may not even be able to give someone that. Okay, Gemini, this is, excuse me, your love for new love as well as complicated. We'll focus on new first. Some of you have a Sagittarius here. You're waiting on them. You want to propose something, but things could kind of take a turn out of nowhere. Your person may somebody could get called out for being in a relationship, having a family, not being very honest about their status, what's going on with them. Your person wants to be with you, Gemini. There could be a distance. Somebody has to, there's another person here, and that's the problem with this new love. Somebody hasn't completely fixed the past. The past is still very much present. He's at a crossroad with one of these females, and he's been very nasty to one. He's holding on to another female that cursed him out. Not the kindest, but she's very attractive and alluring, and that's kind of who he has his focus on. But he could be quite stingy to whoever that woman is. And someone is going to opt to be single because they know that they have someone here who is uncommittal and childish when it comes to maturity and taking responsibility. Okay, complicated. You're bickering. With this complicated person, but you can't move on from them because you haven't really dealt with your emotions toward the person or their feelings for you. You know they care a lot about you, but it could be for some of you ego here that's getting in the way. Someone could be quite nasty between the two of you. And this person is holding back, not giving in to this because they feel like this relationship is unfair, it's one-sided, they're not going to tolerate it. And they may feel like they're happier now that they're not engaging with you. It can go vice versa. Communication is going to come in that is kind of stopped, and then it's ongoing. It comes back in again. Somebody wants in bad because they want sex. They want, and there's going to be a wanting to reconcile. Somebody is messing with somebody's husband, or this relationship can be complicated, like where you're married, but it's complicated because somebody is stepping out of the relationship. I don't know if I'm doing this again. What is the point in doing this? This is what it's all going to be talking about. Gemini. So it's a bit messy because this complicated situation could be husband, wife, mother, father, but somebody stepping out, doing whatever they want to do. I don't necessarily see, and it could be a possibility for a separation, a divorce, or threatening to do that is what it looks like if somebody continues on. But somebody stopping their bad ways. I don't see that happening either. Okay, Cancer, we're going to focus on a new person, and maybe I'll do complicated, maybe I'll do your past person. I don't know, because complicated is just giving me the same storyline. Okay, new love. You're on them heavy, or somebody's on you. There's a lot of emotions here. Some of you could be dealing with a Sagittarius or another Cancer like yourself. And things are kind of moving, or kind of may have started very hot and heavy with this new person. There could be distance that makes it very difficult. They're very attracted to you. It's obvious that they're attracted to you. Some of you could be dealing with a Leo. They do wait on you, but then they get a bit discouraged waiting on you. So the distance could be a bit of a challenge here. Somebody works a lot, so that kind of helps, but they're wanting, if not both of you, somebody is really wanting to see the other person. I can't wait. There's an opportunity for growth in this relationship. One of you are going to grow a lot, which can pull you away from the other. And I just get trying to see each other, trying to get next to each other. It being a very difficult thing to do, see each other, get next to each other. And someone could be seeing someone, but another person is trying to get with them behind the scenes. It's that type of thing. It could be like on social media, with very obvious that they're dating someone, but another person is trying to get their interest and still try to get their attention and pull them away from someone that they're seeing. Complicated relationships. You feel imprisoned by it, but you're getting your mind right. You still care a lot about them. You're really emotionally tied to this person, Cancer. This complicated situation. You may feel like some of you, this person belongs to another person, like they're a Gemini, but you love them. And you may be waiting for this all to end so that some of you are waiting for it to end so that you can be with them, or just move on, because realistically you know that you kind of can't. You remember the times that you had with this person, so it makes it difficult to move on from this, Cancers. Here. And they still feel this strong bond with you, and that may make them reach out. If you've been stressing and thinking about them a lot, you're also going to call them in. If you have children together, that'll keep the two of you kind of tied, because children, and I need to talk to you and that sort of thing. Here. But your person with this new, I guess complicated love, this person focused more on work. Okay. And I feel like that's going to leave one of you kind of to yourselves and disconnected. Someone is just not marriage material, relationship material. They don't want to be in a traditional relationship. That's not what they want. And the other person may be so confused because they're like, well, we do this so well. Like, we date well, something like that. It's like it's nothing really stopping the two of you from going to the next level. But the other person is like, yeah, well, yeah, something is stopping it. I don't want it. Something like that. Okay, Leo, love. We're going to look at new love versus, as well as complicated love. New love. Some of you are very much serious about your new person. You guard them. You're very protective over them. Or someone could have come in and made you feel like that, like they pretty much have staked a claim on you. But this could change. Either it's changing now or it will change. There could be a couple of people, either if you're just seeing one person, this person is serious now, they kind of want to invest in this. Work can get in the way of this new love. Someone's bad, poor behavior can get in the way. Someone still needs to fully separate or disconnect from a family situation or a past situation that makes it very difficult. And that's when you come to discover that it's going to take a lot more time for this to go somewhere. Now, this is the time when I would say don't give up on this, because whatever needs to be taken care of, whether it be we don't live around each other, somebody has to get a divorce, somebody has to get over an ex, somebody has to get over whatever. It's saying time will change things. And it can get, it could be where it's difficult for one of you to get over the past, and then it becomes very difficult to get on with this relationship, even though there's an opportunity to do just that. It's like I was telling Cancer, where the two of you may have a lot of good to give to one another. One of you is just not there to be able to see something new develop to something. Yeah, it's nice that you go out, nice that you those things, but it getting all the way to the end of like, let's move in, let's be exclusive, it's like, it's that type of thing. Somebody's definitely holding on, or somebody's holding back. They don't want to give any money, they don't want to give anything, they feel jaded. Yeah, so it's unfortunate, because if this person was healthy, this could really go somewhere, but someone is not healthy. Here, complicated. You're not interested in this complicated situation, but you still wait on them. You may feel like there's a lot of mind manipulation going on, and then there's the sex thing. Well, it's the can't let each other go. That makes it very difficult, right? And some of you may be wanting it more than normal, like wanting it a lot. So you're really waiting for this person and wanting them to come over. They want to see you too. But they have a lot going on, whether in life or in love, whatever. And it's like they just want you to make things feel better. They don't want any stress. They don't want any aggravation. They just want you to make it better. And it looks like you will. It looks like exactly what they want is what you're going to give to them. Here. And this man actually wants to develop something in this complicated relationship. So this is a first. Oh, what's this about? Oh, hold on, y'all. Yeah, okay. So, it's the same thing as the new love. It's hard for this man to get with this woman, even though you're on the same physical plane, right? And he wants what he wants, and she's willing to give it to him. And it's like, wow, we have such great chemistry. Things just kind of, it feels amazing between the two of us. But this man still has eyes for this woman. Either he has high expectations when it comes to the woman that he is going to fully commit to, which is not her, or he's still stuck on somebody that may have put him in a bad place financially, someone that he's never been able to fully move on from, someone that he complains about, or he's mentioned, this is the reason why, ... Yeah, well, it's ... and you can't get over her. So it's something like that he's not saying. He may be complaining about a bunch of other shit. Oh, the child support. Oh, the this. Oh, that. But he's not also revealing that, and I'm still stuck on her. Even in all of this, I'm still stuck on her. So the complicated part about this relationship is that, again, and I'm seeing that a lot in the signs. I think this will be the last time that I do this portion of a reading, because it's pointless. But someone was asking for it. So basically this person can't move on. Like I was saying, so many other signs, because a past person is still very much still the focus. Virgo, new love and complicated. New love. You're waiting on this new person to reunite with them, to start over again, even though you may be trying to hide your feelings or control your feelings, because you want things to get better. You know it'll take time to do that, so you're not just putting yourself out there, but you do miss them. There's some distance between the two of you. This new person, I hope this new person doesn't have any skeletons in their closet, like they're same-sex loving. They may spread themselves very thin. So again, Virgo, if you guys are at a distance from a new person, do your due diligence, look into them, kind of pay attention, because this person may be a lot of things to a lot of people, wear several hats here, or maybe in the closet, not really communicating their truths, if that makes sense. Here, you don't want to continue to wait. I see everybody wanting to get together with someone. Well, Venus is retrograding. I do see communication, wanting to get together, wanting to see somebody, and also willing to spend some money to see someone, spend time with them. Yes, here. Wanting to get back on track. I don't know why I keep seeing people willing to pay for somebody's affection, somebody's physical affection. It's like there's an opportunity. This person may have a couple of people, or you may have a couple of people, and someone's willing to pay for one person's affection and attention. They're willing to give what that person wants, because that person likes to be spoiled. And they have another option where they don't really have to give them much. It doesn't take much to make them happy, but they want the person that it was going to take them a hell of a lot to get. Like the harder to get one is the one that they want. And it looks like this will drag out for some time. This threesome with you Virgo, new love Virgos. Excuse me, the only one of you will be chosen. This will probably be around Gemini season, and then there's kind of bad blood with another person. But somebody has a family, and it kept going on, like they kept messing around or something like that. And it's like, okay, now we're not doing any of that. I'm with this person, but now things are getting a little funky between the family person. If that makes sense. Yeah, because money gets a little funny, or they now want to take them to child support, something like that, where it's like, shit, but they can't help it, because whoever this new love is for you Virgos, this is going to turn into something real, like you both will fall in love. And it's like, okay, well, now there's no three of us, where it's only going to be two of us, something like that. But there's almost like a punishment, if that makes sense. Complicated relationship. You want to evolve from this. Some of you may have said or done something that you can't come back from, only to apologize, to try to come back and move on from this situation, with like either move on it from them after a fallout or discord, and move on from it, or you're coming back to apologize to try to get past it. They're cutting you out, but they can't let you go. So they're also going to propose something to see you. Apologies, I'm sorry, I want to see you. Somebody's playing hot and cold. Somebody's very disillusioned with the reality of this relationship. And it's hard for the two of you to get to a good place, because somebody carries a lot of burdens and baggage, whether it be from what's done in this relationship or a past relationship. So it's just hard to get on the same page. You're not on this same page at all. It's a lot of hurt feelings, or even if it could be hurt feelings from past people. So it's just too much bullshit. I don't know why anybody would want to go through all of this in a complicated relationship, but that's why it's complicated, I guess, right? Yeah. Okay, Libra, I'm only going to do new love. I'm over the complicated portion of it. It makes no sense. I got asked to do it. But no, I'm not wasting time on complicated. I'm just going to do new love. You like the new person. There's a lot of other people, options out there for one of you, if not both of you. But things start to develop over time a little bit more. And then somebody could get ghosted. Somebody becomes uninterested pretty quickly. That sort of thing. This person doesn't really know where things are going, but at the same time, they could be focusing or thinking about another person. Some of you Libras are still stuck on your ex or them you, and that makes it difficult for new people. Somebody's worried about what an ex is doing. What are you doing over there? Or they're worried about what are you doing? Something like that. This new person knows that you have open-ended things like a family dynamic, a long-term relationship. That's very kind of out in the open, so people know your history, like, oh, you have an ex-wife, you have an ex-husband, you have a, whatever, but your past person, this new person knows, like, it's like there's things that comes with Libra, and they may know that they have to take their time with you because there's a lot of having to get over some emotional stuff, or you're just not in a mental place to want to deal. And that may be the reason why you cut out on them, because it's a cutting out, playing hot and cold, ghosting, that sort of thing. And I see communication picking back up, trying to start all over again. But it's almost like someone's preoccupied with, again, like I said, a past situation that gets the better of them, so they can't really give to this. Some of you either realize it's you or them where money is a bit tight because somebody has obligations and responsibilities elsewhere. So it just makes it difficult to explore something real here. And the two of you could be quite different, like just in different spaces in your life. So it kind of falls flat before it can actually take off here. Venus is retrograding, so if there is a separation, it'll probably be temporary, but one of you will disconnect and move on, just because they don't want to sit around waiting around for the other person who's really focused on their money and recuperating and getting back on track financially in a more practical space. So it's like we both realize that life is calling us in two different directions. Basically, that's what it is. Scorpio, new love. This new situation could kind of come out of nowhere. Some of you have some success, victory. You have a relationship coming out of nowhere. You have a travel coming out of nowhere, a move, a new car, out of nowhere. Feeling victory and success coming out of nowhere. But back to this new love. This person, some of you may feel like just when things are going great, this new person comes in your life. You could be kind of almost sabotaging this new relationship because you don't want to be misled or done wrong, or you don't want somebody to play hot and cold with you, so you could be a little bit difficult to deal with on the on-site when this all starts coming out of nowhere, but you will eventually give into it. Secretly, you start to give into it more and more. Just like you, it kind of comes out of nowhere for them when they meet you. And this new person will have the goods straight away. Like, they have the money. They have like a longevity, if that makes sense. They have a stable environment to offer to you. They have more things that they can benefit you, that they can bring to you. There's someone that you can talk to, that you can easily almost manipulate, if that makes sense. If they're the kind of person where it's like, if their heart is there for you, it's not much that they won't do. And it's very obvious. You may say, well, I have a good one. Some people may say, you have a good one. This is a good guy. This is a good woman. You have a good person here. Because they're kind of coming with the goods. And they want to share it with you. It'll be rough at first because of the things that I spoke of, some hang-ups and that sort of thing. But someone's persistency and consistency with loving the other person. Ugh. goes a distance. Some of you can see like a good year together. Things kind of or things start difficult, then it gets better, then it can get difficult again. So what the hell is this? Oh yeah, you can get a bit difficult. And I only say difficult because there's a person here who isn't going to just rely on a relationship. They don't do so well with depending upon another. So even though the two of you may say, yeah, we're together, yeah, we're in a relationship, yeah, we're dating, yeah, we're seeing each other, it's like one of you, if not both of you, are kind of moving in a more independent space, and no one is like, hey, are we together? Hey, where are we going? It's just kind of wherever it lands is where it's going to land, because no one's going to fight for it as time goes on. At first, yeah, because somebody is like enamored with the other person, but as time goes on, it kind of can just parlay into like a benefits thing, or not just benefits, because feelings will start to develop, but no pressure to push it anywhere further is what it looks like. Okay, as I was shuffling the cards, some cards started just plucking out, so I'm going to read it because this is a specific message for some of you out there. Sagittarius, this is new love, but this is a separate message before we get into new love. There's a man here who has not been communicating with you. He's gotten in a better headspace, but has been taking some time to recoup and recover. The two of you, somebody's been left out in the cold here, or not been on speaking terms, and this person hasn't made a move toward you, or maybe this is what's coming up. Either way, they secretly can't let you go. It's very difficult for them to let you go. They think about those times, they think about those moments, and that kind of tends to bring them right back where they started from with you. And they almost, I get resentment toward the fact that it's not easy to let you go. But more so than just this person doesn't just feel this way, right? They love you. You have someone here who secretly loves you a lot. Here's the problem. I think this man is married. He's married, or he has a child. He has obligations or responsibilities somewhere else that you may not know anything about it, but he does. Now, for some of you Sag men, I'm going to say this could be someone that has a crush on you as well. It could be same-sex loving. Yes, you may say you're not gay, but somebody is wanting you as well. For a small percentage of you Sagittarius men, you've not moved on from someone because you very much still love them. You're very much still their husband. You're very much still, just not just the father of the children. You are around because you still want this woman. So it's very much still a past person. And it's very strange I got this message because Venus is retrograde right now, and Mercury is going to be retrograde in Pisces. So you do have people wanting you back, wanting to come back. A particular person who is very much in love. They're in love with you. It's not just this man loves you. He's in love with you. He's obsessed over you. He can't get over you. Like, he really loves you. And again, if there's a married person that you know of, this could be, I say could be, it's a general reading, but there's somebody who's also married that is in love with you. That is in love with you. He could be making people believe that he can't stand you. Like, this person could be talking about you behind the scenes like a dog, but that's not true because he's super duper in love with you, but he may be with somebody else. And this is somebody who you wanted to get together and see. But they've been cold and nasty. And you've been cold toward them too. Okay, we're going to get off of this. You're not in communication with this person, whoever this person is. And some of you may be, but you don't know to the severity that this person harbors all these deep emotions. Like, this is pretty deep. Like, I don't know if they'll ever bring themselves to tell you, because there's a sense of resentment too, because they're still like, well, you did such and such and you did. But it basically, if he could, if he would get out of his own way, because I think that'll set him free. He'll tell you, like, I'm like, I'm not doing well. I'm not doing well at all. And I can't take this. It's something like that where this person really loves you. And it's that type of thing where it's like if they never tell you, they'll be stuck for a long time because they never told you. It's that type of thing. And you got to tell Sagittarius. So, okay, now let's get into new love. Oh, it's this person. Okay. Some of you care about this person, but they're dragging their feet. They do love you. They do love you. If it's the same person I'm talking about. And some of you Sag men, you want this woman because she loves you. She cares about you. She's someone that definitely could be a great partner. She's waiting on you to prove yourself. And you're not so sure. Because there's another woman. I know it's another woman. So I'm not even going to say why. The new person want to get together with you. This could be a con artist, somebody that will make you believe that they want a real relationship. Would definitely want to see you, want to have sex with you, God damn. Hold on. This person this person is weird. This is a weird individual who, it's that kind of thing where it's like in a TV show where people will say, you love her, or you love him, and you've loved the person for so long, but you've only been their friend, or you've been playing so hot and cold, but in fact you really love them and want to be with them, but you're so scared. It's something like that where this person doesn't play about you. They don't play about you. They're serious about you. They're possessive over you. They are obsessed with you. All these things. Like, you have a lot of effect on them. This woman has a heavy ass effect on this man, whoever this man is. And he kind of can't get out of his head what he deserves out of this situation, whether it's like, I deserve this from you and this is what I want from you, or I deserve something good, but he doesn't know how to get out of his way to get it from you. This is very strange. And you want the person to show up like, yeah, if you want it, come get it. All you have to do is just come get it. But he hides behind work, and it's that type of thing. Well, he hopes a kiss. He hopes a kiss and a hug, and something will show you, or when you're being intimate, that's when he's able to show or express his feelings rather than verbalizing it to you. It's like, no, I want you to feel it. Now I'm trying to express it. And it's like, no, you got to tell him. And he's not ready for no relationship. Whoever this person is, they're not ready for the relationship. Some of you, Sagittarius, could be dealing with that very same thing that I've been saying with other signs, where the person is not available or ready because they're still stuck on a family dynamic and what happened to that family, that sort of thing. So I see them walking away because somebody's emotionally exhausted from it, only to come back together again. And almost being like in purgatory. Like, this can go around and around and around in circles if you let it. And you're very much kind of like tied and tethered to this person here. But you're not together. But there's a lot. I'm coming off of this. There's a lot of passion, like I said. And for some of you, this is like not even a new relationship. It's very weird because it's like you're not even around each other. You don't even speak. But there's a lot of, somebody may have spiritually locked you up, or there's some type of bond spiritually that neither one of you can break from. So it's like you don't feel like you're fully free, and they damn sure are not free. And that's like they're choosing to not be. It's very strange. Very strange. Leave in the comment section below if you can relate to this, because who the hell is going through this? Capricorn, new love. Some of you are being very strategic with this new person. There's some talks about relationship commitment. Where do we go from here? When am I going to see you? Here. And your person could be trying to be like one step ahead of you, but there's a lot of mental games that goes on here. They like you, but they're also very headstrong. They like to take control over a situation, and they want to make some plans to come see you, spend time with you, go out. They may be wanting to make things official and really give to this. But either you have options, there's outside talk and a lot of people involved, that sort of thing. Egos can get involved, and then that can kind of screw things up when there's true interest and a true intention. So the woman needs to figure out what she needs or wants to do, because this man is kind of serious about her. He knows what he wants, but he's someone that likes to see consistency, and he likes for you to rise to the occasion. Like, he's coming with the goods, but he's not going to settle. So this woman kind of needs to step it up and get out of her own way, because she's very much in her own way here. And if she wants something consistent and real, she needs to start behaving like a wife or someone who wants something long term as well. Before he starts to match her energy here, right? She also could have a couple of suitors, a couple of people who is vying for this woman's attention. Past is vying for her attention, as well as a new person here. So the ball will be in the court of a woman here and what she's going to do. But it appears that the new love, this man, he has true intentions towards this woman, wanting to develop something. Yeah. Okay, Aquarius, trying to hurry up. Secretly, you're disappointed. You may be removing yourself from a new person. Some old stuff has come back up again. Some of you are going to give a new person a chance. You want to give to someone. A Leo is very strong. So if you meet a Leo Aquarius, it's almost like you want them bad. And they may have you wrapped around their finger after you disconnected from a Pisces. It's like, no, this Leo's got all my attention. Or fire sign, doesn't have to be, just there's someone who has a lot of your attention. Someone could come in and buy your love and give you all more than you could ask for as far as attention. They know exactly how to love you and give you the things that you want here. Yep, as time goes on. It may not be happening today or even this week, but somebody comes in and it's like, well, my needs are met. You're at a crossroads. Some of you, this new person may have some mental problems. But it's almost like something. You may come to discover down the line, Aquarius, that this person is not well mentally, or it starts to kind of fall apart down the line, and you could lose interest, or one of you, and then it kind of becomes destabilized here. So it may just be for a good time, and then it starts to get a bit disabled. Is it distable? No. Unstable. You know what I'm saying. And I see mourning. So if somebody's not over the past, and that's why it's hard to kind of give somebody interest. So it looks like the new person would be for right now and for a good time, and they can definitely provide a good time. Pisces, finally. New person. You have a new person here who has a lot to offer. A lot. Could be a Sagittarius, a Capricorn, a Leo. Could be any sign, but you have somebody who has the goods. They have the money. They have put in the time. They're a workaholic. They work a lot. There's someone who, once they find the right person and the two of you get into a routine, that's it. They get stuck there. So it's kind of easy to incorporate your life with this person because they're non-confrontational, they're non-problematic, they're very much into routine, and a flow. So again, once you get into that routine and flow, it's not a whole lot of changing it. And they mean well, like they want this with you. Okay. Could there be a past person that kind of, they still have like this closeness to? Yes. But you can certainly come and infiltrate that, is what it looks like to me. It looks like that's probably what you're doing. You may think that this person can't be trusted. Like you've got to be careful about maneuvering around them. But I don't feel like you have to do all of that. Maybe you need to focus on your own stuff, because you have a lot of stuff that's undealt with, things that you need to take into account and focus on. Some losses, some emotional losses, some disconnects as far as like seeing the truth for what it is and dealing with whatever trauma and sadness you've had and leaving that behind and deciding to go on a new uncharted path. You're going to have to do that in order to rid yourself of past experiences and giving love another chance. This person does not show up as a love bomber. They show up as someone that's very stable, work focused, someone who has developed over time, somebody who is very slow and steady and consistent. That's what they like. That's what they need in life. And anything else kind of gives red flags. And I'm not going to lie, Pisces, you're looking like a red flag. You could be feeling like there could be vice versa. Like you see them as a big red flag and they're inconsistent, and they see that in you, like more consistency. It can go vice versa. But from the cards, you're coming across as someone who kind of can't get over things. And it's hard for you to open yourself up. It it's rocky at first. It's very rocky, and it calls for one person to get out of their way and to move on from things and open themselves up. The problems become very apparent, and it can even get addressed and worked on. But it takes... It's kind of like I said to another sign, I don't remember who it is at this point. It turns into right people, wrong time, or wrong people, right time. It's something like that, because this person, your person, looks like a great catch, right? And they are ready and they can do it and they're wanting to do it. But you, it's like you're nowhere near able to really handle something real. So either, I don't know if you need like to talk to someone, get some help, find out where the disconnect is coming from, because by the time there's a working on this to say, I need to get me together, like that person is switching up to your energy, right? And then you just have two people that's around each other for conveniences, right? What they can get out of it, rather than, hey, I want something real and I'm ready to settle down. It's real strange how it's one of those, I was talking to somebody and they were saying that they were seeing someone and they asked the person if they were ready for marriage, and the person said, no, I'm not ready for marriage. And he said, okay, great. Like I can take that off the box. You're not ready. Fine. But if the person would have said yes, it's almost like that person would have started thinking and moving towards something more serious, because that's what they want. They want something serious, but they also won't force someone. So now it's almost like that person's gotten that out of their head. And if the person truly wanted it, them saying no, it's like it now has closed up the opportunity for them to what they could have had, versus now where they've changed the path of the connection between them and that person. So that's kind of what it looks like to me. And maybe Pisces, some of you need to really get some things taken care of psychologically, emotionally, because you have something good. And if this is your reality, maybe you need to talk to that person and say, hey, this is what I'm kind of, challenged with, and I do want this. Just give me some time and then see. But at least let them know, so they don't feel like how they're coming at you and how they're pursuing it is in vain, because they're going to quickly switch up on you if you're not matching that energy, because they're a very consistent person and they are judgmental. So they will quickly put you in a category and say, okay, you're not ready for this. This is all you want. This is all you can give. This is what I'm going to give you. Something like that. And then before you know it, shit done went awry, and it's like, well, but maybe too late.